Of course, you know about Matthew Henson being the first African American to reach the North Pole with Robert Perry, who was the lead on it. But Matthew Henson's journey was he lost his parents. He was dealing with the hardcore facts of Jim Crow, KKK, the realness of Jim Crow. He moved in with the uncle, Baltimore, in the mid to late 1850s. Uh, late 1850s, 60s, 70s. It's quite a compelling story when you read what he endured. Of course, he was downplayed because he was African American. And no one ever talks about the expeditions African Americans on the sea, anything that's accomplishing that's of noteworthy. He doesn't get the same recognition as Jacques Cousteau or someone who was out there and did some incredible work in increment climate, but just still, it was mind blowing when you read about Matthew Henson. Of course, you know about his great great granddaughter. Her name is Taraji P. Henson. Small world, interesting facts. And she deals with the Hollywood politics and racism in the business and the unequal pay. Nothing compared to her great great grandfather, but it's similar. Jim Crow is Jim Crow. But his story is so compelling. Now, sad note, there was a book that came out in 1947. It's called Dark Companions. That's how it wasn't no political correctness back then. That's how they looked at, even to give you a biography, there was still a diss track. And it's pretty hard to tell someone to take it in, to digest it. But that's the reality of what he was facing. He did not get the hero's welcome, except in the black community. And sometimes we always used to use the phrase "too black," and also it was a black thing because there was people that this is nothing new. You come up in the same country and you're an explorer, and Davy Crockett you hear about, and people discovering this and that. But in black life, it doesn't get the same trajectory, doesn't get the same track. You already know. You already know that there's double standards, two different Americas and two different contexts. But you sometimes try to tell yourself, is it really that bad? Is it really, they really not have no love? Do they really looking different? Do they really not going? They're gonna really act like that? I mean, yeah, it's a great thing to have the question, because it's a situation where, yeah, you're not treated as a citizen. You're not treated that you value. You're not treated that you matter. You're not treated that you care. When you read about his travels and explorations in the coals and through so many valleys that he encountered, you can't help but be moved. You can't help but be touched. You can't help but feel